Hello, this is Julian with Coffee Reviews, and I'm going to be reviewing Tailored Coffee out of Eugene, Oregon. Now, this is my first time ever stopping by for coffee in Eugene, Oregon, and I'm actually pretty excited about this coffee roaster. I learned about them reading an article on Spreadshirt. It looks like they had been featured there for the design on their coffee bag back in 2018. So I'm kind of curious. I'm going to go ahead and start here with a quick sip, and then we'll talk a little bit more about Tailored. I think this coffee is actually hotter than normal. It's a little hotter than normal. Okay. So what I'm going to be reviewing right now is a washed Colombia called La Batalla, or La Batalla. As far as the coffee shop goes, I believe that the coffee roaster has been operational for about 6 years now. This location opened up more recently. I'm at the location on East 13th Avenue. Their current location is closed right now. I believe it's closed for COVID. A little fun fact that I found when looking at their website, it says that they are fueled by hip hop and kimchi, which I thought was pretty funny. But as far as I know, there aren't any other major coffee roasters out in Eugene. This one still has some prominence. It looks like they do serve their coffee at some locations in the Northwest from time to time. But we'll keep giving this a shot, and I'll let you know what I think. Inside their cafe, at least for this cafe, what I could tell is that they only have an espresso option and they have a drip option. No pour over options. It looks like a slightly limited selection right now off their website. But yeah, I'm still analyzing this one right here, but I'll give you some thoughts here very shortly. Okay, I think overall, I'm actually really surprised in a very pleasant way. I think my expectations were somewhat iffy. The front of the coffee shop isn't the most pretty thing I've ever seen, but the inside is actually a really nice setup. The barista was very nice, very helpful, and I feel like the coffee they serve here is actually pretty underrated. This is one of the better cups of coffee I've had during this trip so far. It has a very nice golden raisin sort of. It's very raisiny quality. For a Colombia, I think the roast level is quite right, actually. I know I had that Colombia at rose line, but this one right here seems to be more. It's in that middle of where it's too light and too dark, but it has some great flavor to it, some great depth. I'm not getting a ton of fruitiness from it, but it's like, I don't know how I would describe it right now. Like, it is very smooth, and it has a lot of depth to it, a lot of flavor to it. I think overall, this definitely goes as a recommend. If you're in Eugene, this is actually even worth stopping by Eugene just to try this coffee. I'm very curious as to the rest of their coffee. I think this is at a point where I would even consider ordering a couple of bags. If their inventory was greater, they had more than, I think, just the 3 coffees I saw on their website, I would probably order quite a few bags from them and give them a little bit more of a shot. This coffee right here, this Colombia, definitely goes on to recommend. You love washed Colombias. This is just on point, just altogether. So that's going to be my review for Tailored. Feel free to give me your thoughts and opinions, especially if you've been to Eugene or if you've tried any coffee here. Thanks for watching.